Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. And, well, there's something going on that is going to cause a lot of grief within the Labour Party. So, obviously, it's good news for everyone else. Now, I will point out that there's a little bit of speculation here. It's not, how can we put this? A lot of what I'm about to tell you is absolutely confirmed and true, but there's a little bit of speculation because it's a rumour. There is a rumour element to it. And I'll tell you what the rumour element to it is when we get there. But factually, what we have is Angela Rayner is the Deputy Prime Minister, as we know. And you knew it was about her because of the thumbnail, you see. This all connection. I don't just throw these things together. Now, with Keir Starmer out of the country on his little happy holidays, annoying queues, jumping queues and annoying people and pretending that he's having a happy time with his happy little family, pretending that, because obviously it's a marriage of convenience now, isn't it? It's just a little lavender marriage, really. She's pretending to love him and be with him, but probably loathes him. The kids are wondering why Daddy hates them. Obviously, his proclivities are his own issue. I'm not arguing that, but don't try and sell us that which you are not. It's quite clear. The way the woman looks at you, the way the woman treats you, the way your woman wouldn't kiss you on the lips, Keir. You know what I'm saying? We all know. It's just a little political marriage to cover up whatever you want covered up. Now, while you're away, of course, Angela Rayner, the Deputy Prime Minister, would naturally assume that she would be deputising as Prime Minister. What with her being, the Deputy Prime Minister. But apparently, that's not what's happening. Apparently, and this is where the rumour is, that in lieu of his not being there, rather than any decisions or anything happening, or if something has to crop up that needs immediate attention, instead of going to Angela Rayner as the Deputy Prime Minister, as it should do, it's being farmed off internally, and the rumour is it's going to Wes Streeting. Now, if this is true, then you can see that there's going to be an absolute, humdingery of a fight, let's put it this way. Angela Rayner is, by all accounts, livid. In fact, beyond livid, furious, mind-blowingly angry. She's up here. Whatever the most expressive term for anger is, she's over and way beyond that. They've dialed it not up to 11, they've dialed it up to 111 in terms of the Angela Angry rating. She is absolutely seething because she's realised that glass ceiling that exists, the unspoken glass ceiling in Labour, has crushed her hopes and dreams. Labour have never had a female leader, let alone a female Prime Minister. And while he's away, she thought, she could have a little few days of playing Prime Minister, of breaching that glass ceiling, of being treated as the most important person in the country while the PM is off, jumping the queues, going downhill fast. But apparently that's not the case. Labour's glass ceiling has hit Angela very, very hard. Her face is crumped up against it like that, right? And she can go no further. And it's not just Angela that's angry about this. There are a couple of other senior ladies in the party. For example, apparently, and this is where, again, a little bit of rumour, but you can understand why Yvette Cooper is not happy. Because, again, she is the Home Secretary, but she can't become the leader of the party. She can't become the Prime Minister. But she's also seeing now that the deputy leader, who happens to be a woman, is not being allowed to deputise because they don't want a woman running the party. Now, I'm not saying that is the case, but I'm saying that's the perception of what is going on. And there's this perception that Labour is misogynistic. It does not want a woman to run, even temporarily, take control of the party. I mean, it's almost as though, damn it, we had to give them the vote, but damned if we're going to let them run the party. And so you can guarantee if it's both of those two, if it's Cooper and Angela Rayner, then you know it's going to be others. Now, there's one woman in particular, of course, who, if she also is angry about this, is in a position to make Keir Starmer's life absolute hell. That, of course, is Rachel Reeves. Now, technically, Rachel Reeves is the third position, as it were, because Keir, Prime Minister, Angela, Deputy Prime Minister. Technically, the third position would be the Chancellor of the Exchequer. Now, that's only because the Labour Party have this actual position of Deputy Prime Minister. The Tories will often appoint a Deputy Prime Minister, but it's not an actual position within the Tories. So in the Tory Party are in power. It's Prime Minister first, Chancellor second, Home Secretary third, Foreign Secretary fourth. That's the order. But in Labour, because of the position of Deputy Prime Minister being an actual position, everything steps down. So you have Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, and then everything steps down from there. But the senior women don't like what's happening to Angela. And they're saying, why the hell is Wes Streeting, the Health Secretary, being stepped up into, whilst not the de jure Deputy Prime Minister, at least the de facto Deputy Prime Minister. It is he to whom the civil service are going. It is he to whom Morgan McSweeney is referring and going. It has all the setup here for a massive row. Now, don't forget that Angela had her house taken off her. No, not her actual house, of course, but Dorneywood, the Grace and Favour house. That was given to Rachel Reeves. Angela didn't like that. Angela was initially barred from going on to the Security Committee. That's never happened before where a Deputy Prime Minister's been barred from that. But he barred her for it. Eventually had to bend the knee, had to take it in and had to turn it around and bring her in. She didn't like that at all. You've got to remember, these two absolutely loathe each other. That's not a rumour. They absolutely loathe each other. But the rumour is that it's Wes Streeting that's acting as a Deputy Prime Minister. And it's not going to end well. If this is true, it is not going to end well for the Labour Party. Can't wait. I want someone to go up there, light the blue touch paper, and retire to a safe position. Because I think when he comes back, it's all going to go boom. And I, for one, can't wait. Thanks very much. Bye.